Hey there, YouTube. I'm Yukitsu. This is the Yukitsu Times. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another episode of Total War Warhammer 2. For those of you who haven't been keeping track of my Tuesday talk shows, the reason that I haven't been playing this game for quite some time now is because I've got this sort of weird thing going on with my throat there. Feels like a busted vocal cord or something like that. Nothing really that serious, but I did feel like I should give my voice a bit of a rest there because my voice is something I have to use for work, so that's something that I've been keeping. Now, I have been playing this game during the time where I've been away because I do enjoy playing this game and I didn't want to miss out too much on it. So in any event, we got ourselves a matchup here against Malekith, and this is quite a bit further into the game. We are attacking these guys with a couple of elite stacks, and I'm probably going to lose a unit or two here, but that's fine. Going to try and lose as few as possible. But yeah, this is going to be quite a bit further into the game in terms of turns, about 20 or so. I've been trying to sort of hold back and play other games while I've been waiting for this to happen, and I feel like I'm most of the way better. You can sort of hear my voice crackling a little bit in a few of the in a few moments from here and there, but hopefully everything's going to be relatively okay. Now, we've taken over most of the northern territories that were controlled by the Aghol, and we were actually starting to push into Nagron and their territory itself, so the Dark Elves are starting to lose a little bit of territory to me, but I haven't really done too much. What I have been doing is repelling endless waves of suicide attacks they've been sending one by one into my territory. Whenever I sort of kill one stack, they create a new stack and send it over. And this is sort of a really annoying thing, is that they're able to do this while losing so many of their units so quickly. But the reality is, I've looked at actually what they have. They have all of like the equivalent of Canada and the US at their disposal. So I'm sort of fighting against the productive power of all of that bullshit. But that's going to start reversing as I start pushing further and further. I'm kind of like north of the Hudson Bay. And as for people who know where the Hudson Bay is, like that's the kind of crap territory for Canada in terms of production. No offense to anyone north of the Hudson, but yeah, it's not really that useful territory, whereas stuff south of it would be a little bit more useful. Of course, people being sensible and good at naming things as they are, of course, you've got Upper Canada above there and then Lower Canada, but whatever the hell. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just set up my troops like this here. Not sure what I want to do with these. I don't want them too exposed, but I don't necessarily want them firing through the woods too much either. We're going to need these guys in reserve here. I can lose Swordmasters. They're fairly easy for me to replace right now, but I can't really easily replace the Phoenix Guard, so we're going to try and keep them relatively more protected. And I don't want to lose my General or my Commander, so they're going to be doing things in the relative back as well. They're going to be defending this crap over here. All right, cool. So this is our first stack. Our second stack coming in is also Swordmasters, but is also being reinforced with a few units of Silver Helms without shields in this particular case. And hopefully they'll be able to add a little bit to this whole sort of situation. I can avoid getting flanked on one side, which is going to be kind of interesting. I'm not necessarily sure how important that's going to be in our case. I'm going to start moving up here with our army here just a little bit. We're going to keep with single shot. I want to kill Malekith and the dragons. I'm not too concerned about the rest of their troops here. And here you can see my giant stack of Swordmasters. I might actually suicide these guys and have them be my front line Swordmasters rather than our other ones. That way I can sort of like rush in with fresh ones afterwards. And our Cav, we're going to sort of arrange like this, I think. I want to have them sort of available in no matter sort of where we get attacked or what we're attacking. I am going to need these guys to take out the enemy missile units, because the missile units are going to be probably the biggest threat to me in terms of me not being able to properly counter them. That's perfectly fine though otherwise. Okay. How are we doing in terms of range here? I'm facing the wrong direction with these still, aren't I? I hope I am anyway, unless I've really got less range. Yeah, I'm facing the wrong direction. Okay, good. Would not want to find out that my range is that bad. Yeah, I really need to get casters for these sorts of army stacks. Being able to use Channeling Spire would help me out a lot, but it's fine. I don't even have the ammunition upgrades yet for this particular stack. It's just pretty not great. Alright, let's get this stuff moved up a bit. These guys are still moving into position, it seems. Yeah, so I'm just going to run these guys forward here. Just going to probably attack move them forward once we get to the point where we're actually going to join melee. I'm not 100% sure if my opponent is going to be willing to step forward here, or if I'm going to have to sort of move all the way up and attack. It looks like they're taking a defensive stance, but that usually changes as soon as you start opening fire on them. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Malekith's actually going on a bit of a wide flank there. I might have to fire at one of the other dragons first. I just have to keep an eye out on where those flyers and heavy units are. It looks like Malekith's sort of moving back center. Okay. Let's see. I still got quite a distance to go before we start firing with these things. I don't want to move too far forward from our position here, but maybe we go to here. Let's make sure we move up with these guys first, actually. Got these guys on a kind of wonky move order here, it looks like, so I'm going to have to do this sort of thing. I'm just going to move like that here. Alright. And let's swing up with these guys here. Nope, that's wrong. Let's do it like that. Alright, so I think Malekith is center now. And I think we just issue an attack order against him. Alright, so we know that we've got to get to about there. About to here for these guys. And about to here with these. Alright, so just firing away with our bolt throwers against Malekith. I need to kill him. He's basically... If he goes down, we're going to have a much easier time and much nicer time with this whole situation. I think their bolt thrower is going to be ready to counter battery in just a second, though. Hopefully not. Hopefully we've got a range boost of some sort that I'm just not counting for. Do we actually? Nope, 380. So they should be firing back at us right now. Alright, so we probably did like 500 points of damage to Malekith there. Not very much really, ultimately, but it'll do. You gotta start somewhere with this bastard. Yeah, there they go. Now they're firing. So they're going to be able to fire at our front line there. We're going to sort of shuffle forward with our second line, make it so that they're going to sort of take place of the front line. That way, you know, the weakened units are still going to have full health, hopefully. Or sorry, stamina, whatever, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing or talking about. Anyway. So we'll start our charge as soon as we see these guys just about in range. Okay, well, do we want to just charge forward here? Got Dark Riders on the sides there. Yeah, I'm just going to start charging forward. They're going to start shredding through these Swordmasters. Even though I've got missile block chance, it's going to be pretty bad if I don't. Malekith, on the other hand, has lost a lot of his health, though, so that's pretty good for me. I'm pretty happy about that. 3 dragons, though. It's a lot to chew through. Alright, I don't really care too much about Swordmasters in this particular fight, as crazy as that sounds. Okay, let's get you guys up here. Malekith down to about half. If he goes down, that's going to help out my army tremendously in terms of just reducing the amount of damage I'm taking. Because their morale will break and I won't have to worry about that shit. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to have to probably throw one unit at these Dread Knights. Alright. I'm gonna just charge into these harpies, make sure that we get rid of them as fast as possible. Charge these guys up, bring them around to that. Alright, and we've got ourselves some of my units breaking there, that's fine. I'm gonna get out of that fight actually with the Silver Helms for a bit. Ooh, they've torn through my center line there. Alright, I'm just gonna charge these guys into the center here. I think we're breaking from terror in a couple places, which isn't that bad. Breaking from terror just means that your troops will rally up pretty quickly. Gonna throw more troops into this meat grinder though. Alright, so these guys are gonna charge down in, and we're gonna countercharge with all of this stuff here. Oh, what the hell? Oh, jeez. Just not paying attention to that. I think too many of my units are getting lost to terror here. Alright. Alright, let's get around that way. You guys get in here. Commander's doing a really good job here. That's interesting. General is... This general needs to get to the back of the fight here. Something. Alright, get you in against this dragon. Oh, shit. Did not notice that those guys were still alive over there. Alright. What I need, I think... There's Malekith. Alright. See what this dragon's doing. Thought he was gonna go around the other way. Alright. Alright, there we go. Get around there. Alright, get around these Blackguard here. I don't know where these guys are headed, but I don't think it's anywhere too useful. Oh, one of my bolt throwers is going to be gone. That's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, and I think we've won this fight, basically. I need to probably reinforce with some more Silver Helms and stuff like that. Oh yeah, their general died. It's going to get us a big swing in terms of morale. What is going on with this? Oh, did I run out of ammo? Wow. Cool. Okay. Oh no. Are these guys not... I might have still got this one, actually. They just charged a dragon into a unit that's being supported by Phoenix Guard, so they're gonna get wrecked there pretty badly. Once they run out of ammunition, they've pretty much lost all sort of things that can threaten me, so... There we go. Perfect. Let's try and chop through that dragon, see if we can get the last few swings with those Phoenix Guard. Don't think I'm going to be able to. Ooh, we actually still have 2 bolt throwers left with this little thing here. Okay, so that's perfect. Let's see if we can get those last shots there, those parting shots, as it were. And it looks like we're still chopping at them a little bit with melee. Getting knocked down a little bit there, but... And these guys are also getting chopped by units pursuing, so... I think we lost a lot more units than we necessarily would have if we didn't have these units being exhausted and stuff like that, but... You know, that worked out pretty damn well. Let's see if we can nail this guy, though. Come on. Come on, let's see a shot. There we go. Right up the tailpipe. I think he's going to get away, though. I don't think we're going to quite get it. Yeah, he's got 500-something hit points left, and these things don't do that much damage per shot. Missile damage is... Oh, especially if they're firing like that. Yeah, alright, let's get this over with. Pyrrhic victory, but that's not really the case here, just because that was an army in a situation where I can easily replenish my forces, and they cannot easily replenish their forces. Anytime you can defeat an enemy in those situations, these sort of losses, you know, I've lost way more troops than they did, but that's still hugely beneficial on my side. Especially those dragons, very difficult to repair and replace from this sort of distance, because it takes like 6 turns, I think, to recruit them. Harkonneth Executioners actually did a really good job of cleaning through my troops. I'm not really sure what the hell is doing that, but they might have better research in terms of that. How the hell do these Corsairs do that well against things like Swordmasters? Swordmasters are supposed to turn those guys into mulch. And generally speaking, they do, but... Alright, so did we lose too many units here? We lost like 2 units of Swordmasters, and that's basically it. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Cool. Replenish is not going to do much, so let's go with the experience. It's not very much either, but... Alright, cool. Great. Great. Alright, so these guys over here, they're down to fairly little, but the degree to which I want to still attack here is a little bit limited, honestly. To the point where I think we're going to put this guy in normal stance. I could have had him in normal stance, damn it. Okay. Well, either way, I'm going to put him in the Shrine of Cain here, and I'm going to go ahead and recruit and replenish a few of my units here. So, I'm going to go with one more of these, and I'm going to go with a couple bolt throwers, because this army doesn't have any. And I'm pulling from the global pool, which is not actually ideal, but... You know, whatever. Alright. And, yeah, I kind of want to go in against these guys again. Those Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, though, I don't really have any counter against those. So maybe we just let that army retreat, and we'll have our army head back down to here. This will put them into the sort of reinforcement range of the Shrine of Cain there. And what I'm going to do actually is just chuck in my most wounded units so that they heal faster. And then I'm going to put this in encampment stance. Oops, I've got too many here. Okay, so what's still relatively healthy? You're still somewhat healthy. You're still somewhat healthy. Wow, I can not do very much transfer here. Okay, there we go. And then I guess we set you into an encampment stance? Nope. Alright. You know what? Whatever, this is fine. Yeah, this should be fine. I'll just have them stay there as is. Looks like we got some points, though. Okay. Just gonna hit Cleanse Corruption up on these guys. It is a Mage of Life that's down here. Oh, that's this one. Okay. Okay, we got another one up here. We've started building more mages so that I can start clearing out some of the corruption and stuff like that. They're not very good at it yet, but, you know, they'll get better at it over time. I've got another one over here. I need an army still. I need, like, tons of armies just for garrison duty still. We'll get better and better and better, but, yeah, I don't know. Do I want to upgrade this? Do I care that much? I'm not sure I do. Probably should, just for the hell of not having too many problems over there. This is, like, I kind of wish you could set these people into garrison these places, because that would make my life a lot easier, but you can turn off notifications for them, but I like knowing that they're there in the event of something weird happening. So I guess I don't mind the turn-by-turn, but yeah, I don't know. There's probably a better way to do it. that they could have gone with. I don't need the towers and forts as much along this coast or this side because I'm not going to get attacked from here as much. There's less things alive to attack me. The pirates of Sardineth are my pretty decent allies, and I control this territory up here. So if you want to know what I've been doing, I've got all of this territory, of course, and I've got territory all the way sort of across up here, including the Palace of Ruin, which now is being sort of harassed by these assholes. I'm gonna have to force march Tyrion back up to friggin'... or this isn't even Tyrion. Who the hell is this? Either way, the way I'm gonna do it is just go through the water here to the Palace of Ruin. Get someone up here. They'll probably go back and forth on that just to avoid fighting me. I should probably get an army back up there to fight them. Over here, though, let's go ahead and get... Could get wine. I think orchards would be better here. +3 public order. It's gonna... Yeah, let's go for it. Ooh. Alright. So they're almost definitely going to redo... retake the city here of Harganeth from me, but... you know, screw it. Maybe I'll be able to do something about this. Let's go down to no stance and attack the Blacklight Tower. What is this actually? Is it a capital? They got walls and everything? No, I don't think they even have walls here.
Loyal subject. Attack!
Okay, so I don't think you guys need to see me doing this particular fight here, so I'm just going to go ahead and... should I just auto-resolve it, or should I fight this one and not show it to you guys? I think I'm going to fight it, and I'm not going to show you guys. I need to preserve this army, like, almost 100%, so that when I swoop back around and try and help out Harganeth, because I think I can make it back there in time to help them out, that's going to be something that I want to be able to do there. So I'm going to fight this one, and I just won't show you. Alright, so that was pretty easy. I accidentally friendly fired like 6 of my own guys, but whatever the hell. How did these guys have credited kills? I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway. Alright, we're going to go ahead and occupy the place. And we've got a little bit of time here, and the reason is that this tower over here of Harganeth is, in fact, a... it is a... what's it called? A walled city. I don't know if I've actually got enough garrison here of sufficient health, and there's holes in the wall, so they might just retake it. But if they do, I'll go over, kick the army's ass, and then retake the city that way. So, whatever the hell. Anyway, start working on our plazas, or I could also... There's another way I could do this. Don't I have another army down here? Oh, what the hell are you... What the... God damn it. Okay, so... Right, can Nagrar's... Nagrar has, like, no friggin' garrison here. Okay, you guys have an almost dead War Hydra, Reaper Bolt Thrower, Cold Wind Dread Knights. Alright, so I guess we kill you guys, even though I've got a bunch of units that need health. Shit. Alright, well, whatever. This'll be fine, I think. Once again, gonna play this battle out and not make you guys suffer through watching this shit. I'll be right back. Alright, lovely. So, let's go ahead and just deal with that, and then rush our troops up to wherever the hell, either the Black Pillar or Dargoth, actually, more realistically. I'll lose a bunch of troops to attrition on the way, but that's fine. I badly need more armies, like, just constantly. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's get up to here, lose a couple more troops from attrition, that's fine, and get almost all of them back next turn, so... Oh god, I have to go through all this again. Something like that. Okay, good. So, yeah, I'm not sure I can make it to Harganeth by next turn, so it's probably going to fall, but what I might actually be best off doing is just charging my way through, like, all of this goddamn stuff. Just wreck as much stuff as I can, so that the Dark Elves are on the back foot and actually have to defend shit, potentially. They probably won't, but, like, if I take the Monoliths, for example, or whatever I can reach next turn from Blacklight, it doesn't matter that much if I lose Harganeth and have to retake it. Like, I don't... Well, I actually do kind of want to keep it, but this province will probably be okay. I don't really care that much. Anyway, But yeah, like, turns at this point in time take quite a long time to resolve. I still have to go around looking for other things that I might need to build. But other than that, I think we're largely at the sort of okay point for this turn, and we're probably going to call it an episode. Keep them relatively shorter. We don't need to go through every single sort of thing that I'm doing, so I might go ahead and skip some stuff again. But yeah, I think we're getting to the point where like it's just going to be me snowballing the hell out of whatever's left of the world. We really are actually pretty much as strong as we need to be to do that. It's just a case of asking ourselves, are we going to be able to keep making this kind of money while we're still rolling through enemy territory? And I'm going to be gaining and losing like trade agreements as well, which is a big issue because they're a humongous amount of money. Oh, God, crap. Okay, in fact, let's go ahead and get to Griffin Gate here. I don't have any influence is the big problem with this right now. So, what have we got here? Yeah, so I think we had this guy who has 5% 5% extra resistance. That's so bad. All right, who's paying for that shit? You know what? Maybe I'm actually a lazy asshole. All right.
How wise. Allow me.
This is gonna cost me, isn't it? This is gonna be disastrous. This is gonna suck. Okay, nope.
Misguided.
Don't think there's really much else I can actually do to make this more appealing, so I probably have to get them up to 175 to guarantee it, but I can also probably do this. Yep, there we go. Okay. So the problem with this is that it's going to cause like just endless problems for me, including all of my places are going to suddenly just be unhappy, which is not ideal, but alright, so what the hell's going on over here? Right, this army is absolute garbage. Are you a good general at the very least? I might reset this. I still have the option to reset this, of course. It's not too late to back out of doing this. He's wasteful. Okay, you know what? Yeah, screw this. Maybe they've got some good heroes at the very least. Spry, no, that's shit. What the hell have you been recruiting? Why? Why have you been doing this to yourself? Oh, Administrator is actually pretty good. You sort of have him following your sort of trail of destruction. Protective, that's actually not the worst in the world, but I don't really like it that much. Okay, so these guys have wasted their lives. This is why their armies keep getting wrecked whenever I see them actually fighting something, because I've not seen them winning a fight in a long time. Okay, well, this explains a lot, actually. Alright, I'm not gonna... Oh, fuck. God damn it. Okay, well, screw my life. This is all useless stuff. I'm going to roll back the last bit of this turn, but we don't need to sort of look at this too much because... Oh, wow, that hurts. Did they have 3 armies? Maybe they had 3 armies. Is there another one somewhere that I didn't know about that's maybe less shit? Oh god, there isn't. I mean, we can sort of fix part of this by getting rid of this army here and just be like... Can sort of see the effects of having stacking armies by doing this sort of thing here, but I'm actually kind of curious as to how the hell... Why can't I get rid of all these heroes? God damn it. I think they were earning me a lot as a trade partner. Wait, what's going on here? I'm not 100% sure as to why my income's going up as I put heroes out into the field. They must have... No, they don't. What the hell's going on here? Huh. There's probably some sort of math behind there, but yeah, you can see how much of a difference that extra armies makes, even though that army was not worth that much money. Alright, either way, I'm going to be going back a step, because that's possible. It's just better for me to recruit a brand new general and have them sort of bulk up and then head over there. I'm probably going to build one out of Lothern, have them sort of walk up there. I don't know, Lothern or Eagle Gate? Eagle Gate's probably closer, actually. Oh yeah, Eagle Gate's way closer. But yeah, hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.